Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you the 30-day Arbonne Cleanse schedule that I've been doing for the past several weeks. I really enjoy it. It has helped with bloating as well as some weight loss. So if you want to see exactly what I put in my body in a day, then please keep watching. So it's about 7:45 a.m. here, and I'm starting my Keurig to heat up some hot water for the detox tea. And while that gets all heated up, I'm going to make something called Digestion Plus. This is a mild powder that has soothing notes of ginger and chamomile. It has prebiotics and 3 billion probiotics, and also enzymes to help support your optimal digestive function. So it's great first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. So now I'm just going to steep the tea, and then I'm going to add the energy fizz stick. This replaces your coffee in the morning, and it contains antioxidants and botanical blends of green tea and ginseng, B vitamins, so it really helps give a jump start to your morning. Alright, so this clock's 5 minutes fast, but it's a little after 10 o'clock, 10:10, and I'm going to make my first shake of the day. I'm not one of those people that's super hungry in the mornings, so I have my shake around now. So what I'm going to use to make my shake today is, of course, the Fiber Boost. I'm going to use the vanilla protein powder and the chocolate. I'm going to do 1 scoop of each because it's 2 scoops per 9 ounces of milk or water or whatever. And then I'm going to put in a few fresh strawberries as well as some almond butter. And I do need to get my almond milk. You can use almond milk. I also have some coconut milk up in there, but I'm going to use this because it needs to be finished. Let's go. So first you're just going to fill your cup up. I'm going to use this Ninja blender cup. I'm going to fill the ice up to about 8 ounces. So the cup of ice is filled up now, about that full. And then I'm going to use a measuring cup to, you can eyeball this if you're in a hurry, but I just want to put in a cup of milk. And now I'm just going to grab 4 to 5 strawberries. You can put as many as you want, but I find that I don't want it to taste too strawberry-y, I guess you can say. So I am just cutting the ends off and throwing them in the blender. Now I'm just adding the fiber powder. It's called the Daily Fiber Boost, and my rep suggested that I only do 1/4 of a scoop to start, but the instructions on the back say 1 scoop. So I'm assuming the 1 scoop is 12 grams of fiber, so it's more than half of your daily requirement, and you can just add it easily into your shakes. It doesn't taste like anything and helps you stay full longer. And then I'm adding in a scoop of chocolate protein as well as a scoop of vanilla protein. Now I'm adding a spoonful of almond butter. You can use different types of nut butters, just make sure that they don't have any added sugar to them. And now I'm just going to put the lid on and blend it up. I love this Ninja blender because there's several different attachments. There's a full-size blender, so if my son wants a shake, I can use the big one. But when I use it just for myself, I use this little one, and it works so well. Within, I think, 30 seconds, your shake is fully done, and it tastes like Neapolitan ice cream. I'm not joking. And that's the shake. My son really loves this one, so this will be like my first meal for the day. So now I am making my second energy fizz. I don't always have 2 per day, but this day I was dragging, so I wanted to have 2. So this time I'm just gonna put it in ice water and mix it around, and it tastes really good and kind of makes you feel like you're drinking a soda, but you're not, and you get some health benefits, so why not? hear laundry going, but I'm just gonna keep it super simple for my second shake of the day. It is now like around like 2 o'clock-ish. I'm just gonna use a shaker cup, fill it halfway with ice, add some coconut milk and some chocolate powder, maybe 1 scoop of vanilla, 1 scoop of chocolate, and then shake it all up. And for the milk I'm using, try to keep it in the shot here, is the coconut silk milk. It's probably not the best for you, but it's the unsweetened version. So you want to just make sure you get the unsweetened version. Chocolate. 1 scoop of vanilla. Alright, so this is going to be my last snack before we have dinner. I just don't want to be starving at dinner and then overeat, so I do try to have a snack. And this is just a unsalted rice cake. And then I am going to use this holy guacamole, just the mini size. The ingredients are very minimal. Avocado, salt, jalapeno, and granulated garlic. So I think those are all the things that you can have. But I am just going to generously spread it all over. A little bit of the rice will keep me full till dinner, and the good fats are well good for you. So, and that's it. If you have like a sesame or all over like bagel seasoning, you can use that. It's around 5:30 p.m. right now, and I'm about to start making dinner. I am going to use this Home Chef oven barbecued chicken. Of course, I'm going to modify it for my diet, but I already had this before I started the cleanse, so I did want to use it up. And I also would prefer to start dinner earlier than 5:30, but I'd like the food to be hot, and my son doesn't get out of his after-school program till 5:30. So if you want to see how I cooked and modified this meal, then keep watching. And since this video isn't sponsored by Home Chef, I may not know the exact lingo, but Home Chef is a meal delivery service that allows you to be creative with cooking, and generally they're pretty easy. They're always portioned out, so you don't have to worry about going to the grocery store and over making food or having leftovers or anything like that, which is nice because I am not a leftover gal. So here I am just placing the broccoli, which I had already washed, all over this tray. And this meal was one of the more easier meals. Sometimes you have to use a pan and the oven, but this dish required you only to use the pan. So here I'm lightly drizzling some extra virgin olive oil across the top of the broccoli. And as you'll see in a minute here, there will be some modifications. If you can see at like the top of the screen where the broccoli is, I left a little section for myself. And here I am putting Parmesan cheese on the rest, but since I'm not eating dairy right now, I am leaving a section for myself to put some other ingredient on top. I want to say removing cheese from my diet has been the hardest part of this, because doesn't that broccoli look so good? And the boys loved it. So yes, I'm just leaving my little side over there with no cheese. But I am going to salt and pepper all of it, as well as I'm going to add nutritional yeast to mine. I don't really even know what it is. I just know that it is dairy-free and a substitute and kind of tastes like cheese. So maybe Google if you're not sure, but it's nutritional yeast seasoning, and Bragg is the manufacturer who makes it. And I'm sorry, but I didn't show you me adding it because my son was standing in the kitchen in his underwear. So don't want to put that on the internet. But I am putting the chicken breasts on here and they are just covered in paprika. And now I'm just gonna pop it into the oven and let it do its thing. I'm not sure why I hesitated, but I did. Ignore the messy sinks, but I'm going to dish out the plates and show you the difference between the way the dish is supposed to look for my husband and then for myself. So I did make some basmati rice on the side, and I just put in some garlic powder. That's just to have like something a little extra with dinner. So this is how the dinner turned out. So over here is the Parmesan with the cheese, broccoli, and then the broccoli for me with just the nutritional yeast. And then the chicken, this is just some spices on top. So now I'm gonna dress them up and I will show you how I'm gonna do mine and my husband's. Okay, so here is how the dish is supposed to be minus the rice. This was the recipe, Parmesan and cheese on the broccoli, as well as the chicken with the spices and the Sweet Baby Ray barbecue sauce and some onions, crispy onions, and then I added the rice. And for my dish, I just used nutritional yeast on top of broccoli with a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper. Did the basmati rice just with some garlic powder. And then now I am going to put some buffalo sauce on here. Buffalo sauce has 0 carbs and 0 sugar. So and then 8 p.m. I had some detox tea, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you've done this cleanse and can give me any tips or feedback or anything, I would love it. Just keep it nice in the comments. Talk to you soon. Bye.